When you log in, just ask if for foreman to kill these doom faggots or something.
I'm gonna say Soro said he's gonna kill his gang.
Oh, hello.
Oh. Hello.
Okay, they're undocking, they're undocking. Start on broadcasting for armor. Everyone come to me. Come to me. Your broadcast window is open.
You're in CU9, right?
Yeah, see now. Everyone start orbiting me. Start orbiting me. Start orbiting me.
Get your drones out.
Get your drones out. Slubbernub's gonna be primary. He's broadcasting when he's lockable. Slubbernub's gonna be primary. Secondary is gonna be Jukha. Jukha's gonna be secondary. Slubbernub's not primary. Slubber's not primary. Slubber's not primary. Secondaries. He's not lockable yet. Jukka's not lockable. Jukka's not primary. Jukka's not primary. Secondary is gonna be Israel 444. Jukka's primary. Jukka's primary. Get him down. Israel 444 secondary. He's down. Israel's not primary. We're gonna try and go for a guardian. Red Queen secondary. Israel's primary. Israel's primary. Secondary is Wed Queen. Wed Queen's not primary. Secondary is Darden. Sort by name A to Z. Red Queen is primary. Red Queen is primary. Red Queen is primary. Darden secondary. Darden's not primary. Secondary is Captain. Darden's primary. Secondary is Captain. Darden's primary, get him down. Broadcast for reps, guys. Darden's primary, secondary is Captain. Captain Cyrus, he docked. Primary's now Clitterly or some shit in the Guardian. Clearite's primary now, Guardian. Secondary is gonna be that Drake. England will probably rape him. England's not primary. England's not primary. Secondary is gonna be Lord Zeke. Lord Zeke, secondary. I think they're all docking.
Call your aggro.
What's aggro? Lord Zeke's not primary. Secondary is gonna be Gabriel. God, these fucking armor hacks rape. Oh my god. Gabriel's not primary. Secondary is Roland. Roland secondary. Roland's not primary. Secondary is Fedor. Fedor's not primary. Alright, he docked. Ordo's primary. Alright.
Both the Guardians are lockable. Ladle?
Ladle's primary. He's docked. Alright, now I'm the last Guardian. Holy shit, Instapop. Oh my god. Armor hacks fucking rape, man. Oh my god. I love them. Alright, get the late recolor drones. Oh, bomb.
Somebody in some tackle ship fucking point that thing. Who's that flycatcher? Bubble in your flycatcher. Bubble in your flycatcher.
It worked. Too late. Maelstrom undocked. Spam lock on him. Recall your drones. Stop getting your drones killed by fucking bombs. Only broadcast once if you need armor.
Nice. Okay, let him.
He's locked. Oh!
Oh shit!
Nice. Don't smack them, man. I want to encourage them to come fight us again.
They loot shit. Fucking T1.
Line station.
Okay, so far it's only like 12
station. Recall your drones. You got a warp it on top of them?
Run, Vinci, run. Oh, fuck me, I wanna die.
There's maybe like 15 battleships and a handful of support.
Alright, on 3, warp in station.
And a Thanatos! And a fucking Thanatos!
2, 3, warp station at 0 now. Warp station at 0 now.
If you triage, you jump me in.
I've bubbled them on bailing.
Jammer's online, still.
Fuck.
Alright, if you're pointed by the tower, spam warp. Just keep spamming warp. Get your ECM shit up when you land, because it's gonna be interesting. Because we're gonna land in their optimal and shit. They'll probably snipe our... Remember, get your orbit... Get your orbit up on Soho as well. I'm landing first. Oh shit. Oh, perfect. Alright, so your name A to Z. Primary's gonna be Captain. Captain's gonna be Primary. Captain's gonna be Primary. Get your orbit up on Soho. Get your orbit up on Soho. Open. Captain's gonna be Primary. Secondary's gonna be Darden. Darden's gonna be Secondary. Get reps in Kesa. Captain's gonna be Primary. Captain's gonna be Primary. Get him down. Get your orbit on Soho. Get your orbit on Soho. Start approaching him. Get your orbit on Soho.
They have a Nidhogger out as well. If you have ECM, you need to put it on the hostile carriers.
Captain's Primary. Secondary is Darden. Darden's Secondary. Get your orbit on Soho. Get your orbit on Soho. Broadcast the reps. Get all your drones out. Come on, Captain's almost down.
They have fail support here. We should probably shoot first. Like, we can insta-pop it.
Alright, after Captain's down, we'll start shooting support. Darden's Primary. Darden's Primary. Secondary is going to be Long Time. Long Time Secondary. Darden's Primary. Darden's Primary. Secondary is Long Time.
I have Zist
Long Time's not Primary.
And Ishtar tackled. Is this an Ishtar tackled as well?
Long Time's Primary. Secondary is Neil Britton. Neil Britton Secondary. Long Time's down. Neil's Primary. Secondary is Orchis and a Brutix. Neil's in a Hurricane. I'm jammed. Super cold primaries.
What was your primary again? Orctis will be secondary in a Brutix. Whatever Soho called primary, then Orctis will be secondary. Zissist, it with an X and an Ishtar will be your tertiary target. Let me know when your primary goes down because I don't have it locked.
You gotta get reps on me.
Okay, Neil. Pay attention to your broadcasts. Keep orbiting.
Need more DPS
Just
and D.
what the fuck is? What's this? All right, then switch to Orctis. Orctis is primary. Orctis is primary. Secondary target's going to be Zist is secondary. Orctis is primary. Zist is secondary. Orst is primary. Zist is secondary. Zist is now primary. XI something is primary. Secondary target's going to be the Typhoon Lonky, Lonksys, and Adomix. Never mind. New secondary target is Magnetos. Magnetos is now primary target. Magnetos with an M and a what is that? A Myrmidon is primary. Secondary target's going to be Shelob Pippin. Shelob Pippin and a Drake is secondary. Tertiary target is Did you primary Zork before? Was that what it was?
No.
No, Zork is your tertiary. Okay, primary target is now Zork. Zork 100 is primary. Zork 100 is out. Primary. Keep using Soho as your anchor. Secondary target will be Shelob. Shelob Pippin and a Drake will be secondary. Tertiary target's going to be Lewis Gracca. Lewis Gracca and a Drake will be your tertiary target. Lewis Gracca and a Drake will be your tertiary target. Primary target is Zork. Zork is primary. Zork 100 is almost down. Shelob is secondary. Shelob is now primary. Shelob is now primary. Use Super as your Soho as your orbit point. Shelob is primary. Lewis Gracca secondary. Tertiary target's going to be Metazarin. Lewis is now primary. Lewis is now primary. Metazarin secondary. Metazarin secondary. Tertiary target will be Puke Sniffer. Puke Sniffer's tertiary. Fourth target's going to be Trony and a Claymore. Trony and a Claymore. Fourth target. Primary target is Lewis Gracca. Lewis Gracca and a Drake is primary. Lewis Gracca and a Drake is primary. Secondary target is Metza and Puke Sniffer's tertiary. Focus your fire. Lewis is down. Metz is primary. Metz is primary and a Drake. Secondary target is Puke Sniffer. Tertiary target's going to be Trony and a Claymore. Trony and a Claymore will be tertiary target. After that, Neil Britton. Neil Britton will be your fourth target in a Hurricane. Neil Britton and a Hurricane is your fourth target. If you have any ECM, any kind of ECM, put them on the two hostile carriers outside station. Metz is primary. Puke Sniffer secondary. Metz is primary. Puke Sniffer secondary. If you can't hit the primary because he's outside your gun range because you failed, just shoot the secondary. Metz is primary. He's almost
about
down.
to die.
Puke is secondary. Puke is secondary. Do not shoot the church secondary. Puke is primary. Puke is primary. Trony is secondary to Claymore. Trony and a Claymore is secondary. Tertiary target's going to be Neil. Stop shooting Neil. Don't fucking shoot the tertiary target because they'll just switch reps over to them. Puke is almost down. Puke is down. Trony is now primary. Trony is now primary. Trony is primary. Neil will be secondary. Trony is primary. Neil is secondary. Tertiary target's going to be the Megathon Fedor. Fedor and a Megathon is tertiary. Fedor and a Megathon is tertiary. Come on, Trony Doc. Neil is primary. Neil is primary. Neil Britton is primary. Fedor is secondary. Fedor is secondary. Tertiary target's going to be the Dominic's Lonk. Lonk SYS and the Dominic's is tertiary target. Neil is primary. He's almost down. He's down. Fedor is primary. Fedor is primary. Fedor and a Megathon is primary. Fedor is primary and a Megathron. Secondary target is the Lonk. Lonk SYX and a Dominic's. Tertiary target's going to be the Typhoon Juka. Juka and a Typhoon will be tertiary target. Fourth target's going to be the Hyperion Psycho. Psycho is fourth target. Fedor primary. Lonk secondary. Sort your overview by distance, closest to furthest. Fedor is almost down. Come on, finish him up. He's in a battleship. He's in structure. Finish him up. DPS on Fedor. Come on, come on, come on. Don't let him get repped back. New secondary is Juka. Juka secondary to Typhoon. Juka secondary to Typhoon. Your tertiary target will be Lonk. Primary target is now Juka. Juka and a Typhoon is primary. Juka and a Typhoon is primary. Lonks is secondary. Lonks is secondary.
He's almost down.
I lost lock on him
Now
for
he's
some reason. Okay, sorry, I lost lock on him. Juka's primary, Juka and a Typhoon primary. Secondary target will be Lord Shoeberry. Lord Shoeberry is your secondary target in AHac. Tertiary target's going to be Lord Zek. Lord Zek and Tempest will be your tertiary target. Juka's still primary. He's almost down. Quarter armor. Stay with it. Keep doing what you're doing with the reps. Good job. Spread your ECM over the hostile cap ships, please. Juka's still primary. Juka's still primary. Your secondary targets... Claymore's back out. Come on, get Juka down, get Juka down. Lord Zek is now secondary. Lord Zek and the Tempest is secondary target. Juka's primary. Lord Zek is secondary. Tertiary target will be Long-Time Lover. Long-Time Lover and a Drake will be your tertiary target. Come on, finish up Juka. Let's go. Focus all your fire on the primaries. Stop failing. Put any ECM you have on the carriers. Juka is primary. Lord is secondary. Juka's almost down. Structure. Stay with him. Cycle overheat your guns if you can. Cycle overheat your guns on these battleships if you can. He docked. Lord Zek is primary. Lord Zek is primary. Long-time Lover is secondary. Long-time Lover is secondary. Tertiary target's gonna be Lewis Gracca. New tertiary target is Sheleb Pippin and a Serb. Long-time is now primary. Long-time is primary. Secondary target is Sheleb Pippin. Sheleb Pippin is secondary. Why do I see people shooting random fucking targets? Long-time Lover is primary. Focus your fire. Sheleb Pippin is secondary and a Serb. Tertiary target's going to be the Claymore Trony again. Claymore and a Trony. Sheleb is now primary. Sheleb is primary and a Serb. He's down. Trony and Claymore's primary target. Trony and Claymore's primary target. Secondary target's going to be the Tempest. Darden. Darden in the secondary. Darden in the secondary. Neil Britton will be tertiary in a Hurricane. Primary target is Trony. He's down or out. Neil Britton is primary. Neil Britton is primary. Secondary target will be... where'd he go? Zork. Zork 100 a Drake is now primary. Zork is primary. Secondary target is Lewis Gracca. Zork is primary. Zork is primary. Zork is primary. I need to know aggro from battleships and support when it comes out. Zork is primary and Drake. Secondary target is Lewis Gracca. Lewis Gracca is now primary because a lot of this shit isn't fucking aggroing.
Reven in a Drake is aggro.
Okay, Reven's your primary as soon as Lewis Gracca goes down or docks. Reven is primary. Oh, failed. Then go for Lewis Gracca's prime. Your new primary target is Rekeg. Rekeg and a Typhoon. Rekeg and a Typhoon. Our Rekeg and a Typhoon is primary target. Secondary target is going to be the Maelstrom. One below and a Maelstrom is secondary target. Is D-Desu. Is D-Desu aggroed in a Hurricane? Rekeg primary. One below secondary. One below secondary. One below now primary. One below now primary. Secondary target, Slubberdub. Slubberdub is secondary. Slubberdub is secondary. One blub secondary. Keep using Soho as your orbit point. Soho is your fucking anchor. He isn't dead. Just keep doing what you're doing. One below is primary. He's almost... he's getting... He's too far. I think switch DPS to Slubberbub. Slubberbub is primary. The Rupture will be secondary. Slubberbub is primary. The fucking... the Maelstrom's getting repped. Slubberdub is primary. Slubberdub is primary. What did you just call, Soho?
The Rupture. Xis. Xissit.
Zist is secondary. Zist is secondary. Call. If you get aggro from any battle cruiser size ships, call it right away. We'll make that our primaries. There's an Onero set. Zist is secondary. Slubberdub primary. Zist secondary. D-Desu. D-Desu in a Hurricane will be your tertiary target. Then we'll go for Neil Britton's back out again. Fuck, these things need to aggro. Come on, get Slubberdub down. He's in a fucking armor. He's in a Megathon. He's half structured. Focus your fire. Keep DPSing. Come on. Slubberdub's primary. Slubberdub is primary. Get him down. Hurry up. D-Desu secondary. D-Desu secondary. Tertiary target will be... I guess we can go... We'll go for Pax.
He's aggressed. Darden's aggressed.
Okay, make Darden your primary. Slubberdub's not going down. Switch to D-Desu. D-Desu's primary. D-Desu's primary. Call that Tempest again and broadcast it if you can.
Darden. He's broadcasted.
Darden's your secondary. Darden's your secondary. Get D-Desu down. He popped. Darden's now your primary. Darden's now your primary. Darden's now your primary. The what else?
Psycho is aggroed. Okay, there's a Hurricane aggress, guys. Orcatus. Orcatus is aggressed in a Hurricane.
Make him your secondary.
And get reps on me, guys. Get reps on then, please.
Pay attention to your reps. Vince Angor, is that one of our alts?
Volatile Abaddon aggressed.
Shoot Dreamy.
Okay. Broadcast Dreamy. Dreamy's your primary. Dreamy's your primary in a Hurricane. Dreamy's your primary in a Hurricane. Secondary target's gonna be... Is that Harbinger that undocked? Aggroed anyone? Wow, close your mic. What are you doing? Orctis will be secondary. Orctis secondary. Or Orctis is dead, what the fuck? I don't know why people are dying. Stop failing. Is Lewis Gracca aggroed on anybody? Lewis Gracca?
Slubbernub, Epochs at half armor.
Okay, go for Slubbernub. Broadcast him because there's a Slubbernub Calling aggro from battleships. Okay. Make Lewis Gracker your primary, and then lock Case's APOC. Lock Case of APOC, he'll be secondary. Lewis Gracker primary and Drake, and then that APOC that Case of broadcasted will be your secondary. He's now your primary target. Call his name if you can. I can't lock him.
Psy, PSY.
Cycle.
FC,
34K
locals up by
away.
40. Locals up.
Is it the Goon Gang?
Keep fighting, man. We're raping them. We're not losing anything.
Mr. Moldy in the Armageddon is aggroing me.
Captain something in APOC is also.
Captain will be your
getting out of
secondary.
his bubbles.
Captain will be your secondary. Captain will be your secondary. That gang's on scan yet. Is your primary down? It's a Drake gang. It looks like. Start slow boat line. Everybody start afterburning. Afterburn towards planet 9. They're 40k. Yeah, afterburn towards that hostile battlecruiser gang. Afterburn towards that hostile battlecruiser gang. Go now. Start moving. Start slow boating towards that hostile battlecruiser gang. Cyclic is primary. Cyclic is primary. Lord Zek is your new primary. Lord Zek is your new primary. The secondary target will be the Eagle Shelub. Shelub is secondary. Lord Zek is primary. Start afterburning towards the hostile battlecruiser gang. Start afterburning towards the hostile battlecruiser gang. Use Super as your anchor point or Soho. Lord Zek is primary while we burn away from the station. Lord Zek is primary while we burn away from the station. Secondary target is Shelob Pippin. Shelob Pippin is secondary. Shelob Pippin is secondary. Come on, Lord Zek is down. Primary target is now Shelub. Shelub is primary. Shelub is primary. Secondary target is that Hurricane Hexus. Hexus and a Hurricane is secondary. Hexus and a Hurricane is secondary. Shelub is primary. Hexus is secondary. Hexus or whatever. Something with an H and a Hurricane. Tertiary target is going to be SKT. SKT is tertiary. SKT and a Hurricane is tertiary. Sort by distance closest to furthest. SKT is primary. SKT is primary. Use Super as your regroup point. Secondary target will be the Myrmidon. Elite Noob Skills. Elite Noob Skills is secondary. SKT is primary. SKT is primary. Secondary target is Elite Noob Skills. Tertiary target will be Uba Foe. Uba Foe will be tertiary target. Get on top of these hostiles. Use Super as your regroup point. Or I'm sorry, use Soho as your orbit point. SK is primary. SK is primary. Fuba secondary. Uba and a Harbinger secondary. Uba and a Harbinger secondary. Elite Noob Skills is tertiary target. How many fucking logistics are on the field? Okay, there. Now he's taking damage. There we go. Elite Noob Skills is your primary. Uba secondary. As soon as that SK goes down, he's in the structure. Elite Noob Skills
Smokey, get
is
out
primary. Elite Noob Skills is primary. Elite Noob Skills is primary. Secondary target. Where'd Uba go? Is Uba still on the field? Secondary target will be Lexi. Lexi Stone is your new secondary. Keep slow boating line. Keep slow boating lining towards that gate. Elite Noob Skills is primary. Elite Noob Skills is primary. Lexi Stone secondary. Lexi Stone secondary. Lexi Stone secondary. Tertiary target's going to be Milka Tora. Milka Tora is tertiary target. Milka's is now your secondary. Milka's your secondary. Milka's your secondary. Keep paying attention. If you start to get aggro from hostiles, see if you can warp out and come back in. Fuck's sakes, I lost a primary. And Yes. I know. We're in fucking bubbles. Just stop dropping bubbles. Stay aligned towards where the hostile battlecruiser gang. Stay aligned towards the hostile battlecruiser. Primary target is Tatsuv. Tatsuv is primary. Tatsuv is primary. Secondary target is Uba Foe. Tatsuv is primary. Uba Foe secondary. Burn your afterburners towards Planet 9. Burn your afterburners towards Planet 9. Tat is primary. Tat is primary. Tat and a Hurricane is primary target. Tat and a Hurricane is primary target. Uba secondary. Tertiary target will be... There's a Stiletto. Put drones on... never mind. The third target will be Ificus and a Pilgrim. Ificus and a Pilgrim. Your tertiary target. Tats is primary. He's almost down. Good job. Uba's your primary target. Tats is down. Uba's primary. Uba's primary. Use your regroup as Super. Super's your regroup. Keep burning your afterburners towards Planet 9. Secondary target. The Scimitar, hidden Rorsich and a Scimitar. Secondary tertiary target is Bubba Sexy. Bubba Sexy is tertiary target. Uba still primary, is almost down. Hidden Porsche or hidden something in a Scimitar is your secondary. Bubba Sexy in a Harbinger's tertiary target. If you have light drones, just put them on any interceptors that are on top of us. Uba's almost down. Come on, hidden secondary. Burn your afterburners towards Planet 9. Burn your afterburners towards Planet 9. Come on, get Uba down. He's like fucking I don't know what. After that, your new primary target is going to be that Stiletto. We're going to start taking out. All right. Hidden is primary. Then we're going to start killing hostile support on top of us. There's a couple frigates and stuff. Sort by distance, closest to furthest. We're burning away from Hidden. Just forget about Hidden. Primary target is Emperor. Emperor Dragonheart's primary target. Secondary target is going to be Garno. Garno's going to be secondary. Tertiary target is going to be Vrez. New tertiary target is going to be Kushu. Kushu is in a interceptor is going to be tertiary target. Emperor's primary. Stay line. If you get aggro, warp out, come back. Come back to Super. Emperor's primary. Sort by distance, closest to furthest. We need to kill a hostile support so we can get ready to bail.